How you guys doing? Good day's work, right? Yeah. Nobody got hurt, which is what's most important, right? Yeah.
What do you get down out there like today? I mean, because there's so many people out there, so many numbers, so much data.
Yeah, we get a baseline evaluation on these guys that love to play football, and it was an outstanding day, as I mentioned. Everybody got out of here healthy for the most part, and it gave our league an opportunity to evaluate some young men that have a dying passion for this game. We get a chance to be a part of their journey, to position themselves to make a good living playing football. And so, helping guys to realize their full potential is every coach's duty. And it was a great day of work for the XFL.
Coach, what's your approach knowing the rule book's formulating right now and you can't quite scheme just yet as you evaluate talent that might fit what you plan on doing?
Well, that's a great point. Great question that you just posed. Really, I think right now we're just, as a staff, just working to get our system in place, and we're putting our play plan together as opposed to a game plan. And we know what we want to do, and I think we'll be darn good at it. We want to have a tough, smart football team, and we're going to be physical. We expect to be the most physical team in our league.
Did any particular players stand out in your eyes?
There were quite a few. I think it's important that my staff and myself, we go back and watch the film. We're going to go back and watch not only this combine workout, but we're going to watch all 8, and then go back and identify players that we feel like have potential to help us to build a winning program, and then really study and vet those guys out, study their film from college or their prior pro experience, and find the guys that we need.
To have a guy like Vinny Papale here as one of your tryout guys, knowing the family he comes from, the history, when his dad sort of did a couple decades ago, is that symbolic in any way of the kind of guy and the kind of journey that some of these people really go on?
I mean, it really gives you a sense of how important football is to Vinny, and his family. And that, as I mentioned, football is I consider it to be pure. I think it's the greatest meritocracy in our society. What you do on the field, what you put on tape, is ultimately going to define who you are in your football career.
The comparisons to the AAF are kind of inevitable being the start of spring league. What do you think makes the XFL different?
I would start by saying that the AAF, I thought it was a good football product. It was, for me as a football coach and a football fan, having the opportunity to watch a live game in the winter, in that part of the year, it was good. It was exciting to have something else to watch, and I feel super excited about the opportunity that we have as a league to corner that market, and we look forward to putting a product on the field that's going to make all the fans really excited to support our league.
What was your reaction when the AAF folded?
I thought it was unfortunate.
How important was it for you to come home? I mean, you are Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
This is our city here. So how excited were you at the job opportunity? Was it a no-brainer decision to come home, or,
my family, of course, they had a lot of input, and they factored a lot into the decision. My wife is a PG County girl. My mother-in-law, who lives with us, she's from D.C., also a Howard grad. And, this is home for us. But more importantly, just to have an opportunity to build a franchise from the ground up and really have my fingerprints on it, I thought the opportunity was rare, and it would be hard to come by if I passed on it. Hard to come by again. So I look forward to I really do look forward to fielding a team that this city can be excited about. It's also important for me and my staff to make sure that the community have access to pro football that they've never had before. There will be a connectivity between ourselves and the youth and the high school players, all the local fans, everybody who wants to be a part of pro football. Come and support us, because we're going to open the doors for you.
Also, as far as identities go, you've got some aerial coaches now in the league here. We've got, Trestman, CFL South down in Tampa.
Right.
He's building things. There's a lot of motion maybe happening going on down there. I've always kind of looked at your teams as more traditional style offense and approach, and you're almost on an island, you know what I mean, where you kind of lack an explosive gimmick and I'm assuming a little bit of a utilization of tight ends and
Yeah.
things like that. Can you tell us a little bit about your game? You're on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, I think lacking would be a strong word and probably the wrong word to describe what we're going to do. But I will say this. I have a great appreciation for the physicality of the game of football.
Right.
You know, it's the ultimate war of attrition.